See, I was freaking tired of eating the same boring bland meals every day for years. And the worst part of it all, I never got into shape. But one day, I stumbled upon a beautiful thing called flexible dieting. And from that day on, it was game over. I began making consistent gains. So I want to share information with you about flexible dieting because I believe that if you apply consistently, you should see gains. So sit back, relax, because we're about to get this started. So YouTube family, some of y'all might be asking, what is flexible dieting? Well, simply put, it's just a method of eating that allows you to eat any foods that fit within your specific daily macronutrient targets. Yeah, that's right, I said any. This is why flexible dieting has risen in popularity over the past couple of years, because it's challenged the old methods of eating in order to get in and stay in shape. Methods such as only eating chicken, brown rice, and broccoli to lose weight and gain muscle. See, flexible dieting argues that so as long as all the foods you choose to eat on a daily basis fit your macronutrient needs for whatever goal you're aiming for, whether it be fat loss, muscle gain, or just plain maintenance, you should still be able to achieve those goals the same way you would if you were following a strict diet. I honestly believe that flexible dieting is a much more realistic approach to eating because for me personally, I really find it hard when I completely restricted myself to eating nothing but whole and minimally processed foods such as chicken and brown rice. I noticed a positive change in my consistency as far as eating healthier and working out when I began eating in a flexible way because I didn't feel as if I was restricting myself from the foods that I love. This is why I believe that this approach leads to great adherence for a lot of people. So one of the reasons why flexible dieting is so attractive is because it doesn't require you to have any food restrictions. The only requirements it does have is A, you have to have a specific caloric intake every single day. So say that your goal is to lose a couple of pounds of fat, you'd have to know what your caloric deficit number is. And B, the second requirement is you have to determine what your macronutrient numbers are, based on how many calories you'll be eating every single day. And honestly, determining how many calories you're going to be eating every single day and what your macronutrient distribution is going to be based off of your daily calories might be the hardest part when it comes to flexible dieting. Because I know that some people find that getting those numbers are a pretty daunting task. Now, I've actually done a video on macronutrients explaining what the 4 different macronutrients are and how you can determine what your caloric needs are based on your fitness goals. So I'll leave a card at the top of this video so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. So flexible dieting isn't just about macros. I think it's pretty important to note that if you choose this method of eating, that you're aware that not all foods are created equal. I think it's easy to get wrapped up around the fact that with flexible dieting, you can eat anything that you want, which you can, but I believe it's very crucial with this method of eating that you implement an 80-20 approach. And by 80-20, I mean that 80% of your foods should come from whole and minimally processed foods. Foods such as chicken, pork, beef, brown, white rice. And the other 20% can come from foods that are more processed. Foods such as deli meat, chips, ice cream. This way you have a much healthier balance because you'll be getting micronutrients as well as fiber from whole and minimally processed foods. You can't just be focused on macronutrients alone without giving much thought to food quality. Because things such as performance, body composition, digestion are all influenced by the kinds of foods that you eat. So YouTube family, if this information was useful, please consider smashing that like button and hitting subscribe and stay tuned to all my videos. And if you made it this far, just go ahead and watch this video right here. And as always, I appreciate your time and I'll see you guys on the next one.